If you're making this remodeling mistake, it's costing your business tens of thousands of dollars a year. Let's get into it. We are in the newest property that we just bought for a flip. As you can tell behind me, really nice house. Built in 2004, which is obviously uncommon for us. It's a very light remodel, as you can see behind me. The plan here, the game plan, flooring, paint, get in and out as quick as possible. Not even touching the kitchen. The cabinets are gorgeous, they're solid wood. This was a custom built home when the original owners had moved in here. And what had ended up happening is the son had inherited this from his mother, who had recently passed in January. So unfortunately, it was a sad situation on that side of things, but life happens, death occurs. And in our line of business, pre-probate properties, which this one would qualify for, are a huge gold mine. So now you're probably wondering, okay, what is the mistake that will cost us thousands of dollars? It is speed of implementation. Now, what I specifically mean by this is the quicker you purchase something, get your contractors in, get the job done, the better it is. Because holding costs, although in some cases maybe you're purchasing it cash or hard money or whatever the case is, but holding costs eat away so much profit. This particular deal is costing us $2,600 a month in interest-only payments. Now that does include property taxes. It does not include insurance. So roughly about $2,800 a month. So that is why it's so vital for us to get in. We're doing a clean out today, and in the B-roll footage, you'll see what that looks like. But this is a 3-bedroom, 3 full bath. It could potentially be a 4th bedroom in the basement. But overall, this house is a home run sort of property. I don't even know if we need to paint most of these bedrooms. Like the house was really well taken care of. The son just did not want to deal with the cleanup. He had smoked in the garage. That absolutely reeks. Now this house has a really interesting bathtub. And what this is used for is typically people who are immobile. Like they do not want to get in a stand-up shower. In this case, the shower was actually full of his mom's old things. But this thing is, you sit down, you have obviously the shower head that's currently on the ground there, and then you rinse yourself off. It drains, it's kind of disgusting. We are going to leave it though, because a older homeowner, honestly, they might love this. So if you guys would have seen this outside here this morning, this was completely overgrown. Branches hanging over the deck, literally trees growing up through the spindles on the deck. It was absolutely hideous. Now we need a power wash, paint, and we'll be rocking and rolling very soon. But that's enough on this house. We have another job site going on. We held it as a rental for 12 months. Let's see what it looks like now. So this is the rental. Obviously it's turned out quite well. New flooring, new paint, trim. We left a lot of the windows the same. We're just painting the cabinets. The counter guys just got here, and we did have to do a light renovation in the bathroom. But initial purchase price on this place, $128 when we bought it. We rented it out for 10 months, give or take. Probably it's 20, 25 into it. Resale $210. So phenomenal deal. You can't be afraid to buy those properties that the tenants or people want to rent back, especially if you can get commercial or long-term financing. Phenomenal idea. So we have another new purchase in the Oshkosh, Wisconsin area. I'm trying to find some lights for you guys. This place isn't bad. This is actually, so it used to be an old duplex. Kitchen is pretty decent, so we are going to honestly keep the cabinets, quartz counters, subway tile backsplash, just make it look really nice. But overall, this is a fairly clean place. 2-bed, 1 bath. Have to do a full remodel in here, so it is what it is on that side. But these floors, as you guys can see, are quite disgusting. They're just old. The place is original to the 70s, 80s-ish time frame. And we actually picked this one up. It was a referral lead. And that's why it's so important to basically just be good to your past clients, your previous clients when it comes to purchasing their property. Don't take advantage of them, because they are never gonna give you a referral. Always give them the best price possible that works for you, but also works for them. Don't try to renegotiate, price drop, whatever it is. So we had picked this up. We had worked with their sister previously. So this one, initial numbers look like $98,000 purchase price, 15 to 20 into a remodel, probably relist right around 170-ish. We're just painting. We're not even gonna touch the trim at all. It'll be in and out within a couple weeks time. We have Katie and Mila here with us today.
Stinky.
The house stinks.
Smells like spoiled milk.
And that's probably from the fridge. I'm not even gonna touch the fridge. It's a nice stainless steel fridge, but it's getting thrown out because truthfully, I don't think we could save it. So one of the things I did not see on the initial walkthrough is that right there. Obviously there was a roof leak at some point. I'm hoping it's not a current leak, but we are going to test this out and see. Let me see if I can find something to poke it with here. We're gonna just do it with the end of the Sawzall. So I'm not trying to bust all the drywall. So that is quite soft. This isn't bad. Okay, so I think that's an old leak, but what we're going to have to do is probably peel out most of this drywall on the ceiling to repatch it, make it look symmetrical, because that is a issue. Hoping that there's no mold issues or further issues with that. I missed it on the previous walkthrough because this room was absolutely caked with belongings. The lady was here for 20 some odd years, so it was just stuffed. The guys cleaned it out. Second dumpster already for a 900 some square foot house, so that's terrible. You can imagine the amount of stuff that was left in here. So with condos, the one issue that we had, especially with this one, I need to move to a different area so the neighbor does not hear me. But this condo has what's called a first right of refusal. So when we went to purchase the place, we have to offer the property to the neighboring unit first, because it's essentially an old duplex that was converted into condominiums. But with that first right of refusal, we have to offer it to them first. If they're willing to perform on it, fantastic. And they wanted to purchase this one, so it's kind of up in the air for a certain amount of time, but they couldn't perform on the same terms. They didn't have the cash to do it right away. And honestly, the place needed quite a bit of work. But with the first right of refusal, that could have tanked our entire deal. And we unfortunately wouldn't have been able to purchase it if that was actually the case. So we're the owners. We had to do a post-closing occupancy with the previous owner, but now we're in the process of doing it. We'll give you an update in probably next week's video once the paint is done, once the flooring is probably in, and hopefully we'll be wrapped up with this place in the very near future. But if you guys enjoyed the content in today's video, hit the like and subscribe button down below. I appreciate you watching as always, and I will catch you in the next one.